Alright, we're back with game 2. I put in a naturalize for my Nema Silt Lurker because I watched the preview and he had a couple Umbras, or the replay. So this is a really good hand. I can turn 1 Irresistible Prey for a cycle, turn 2 Overgrown Battlement, and hopefully now my play will look a lot better because I won't be, oh, I can't without a target. Forgot about that. Anyway, so now I have my stops correct, so I won't do things like click too many times and miss combat. Okay, Overgrown Battlement's coming out. I have lots of removal and a Lust for War and a way to block a little Lust for War creature. So hopefully you play something like 2/2 or less, like a Nest Invader. Alright, well, I think at this point I will play Irresistible Prey on my Overgrown Battlement. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. I can Flame Slash something. Or I mean, I can Heat Ray something in response to what he plays this turn. But he is again stuck on mana. So this guy is either getting unlucky or is not playing enough land. Jeez. I am also getting unlucky, however. Alright, well, I guess I'd rather be in my position than his position. But they're both a little awkward. The longer this goes, though, the closer I get to just being able to hardcast my fatties. Luckily, this is not, in fact, the opponent that has double Pelakka Worm. That is one of the other opponents. There's a Bear Umbra target for my Naturalize. Wow, I'm really, really disturbed that I don't have a play here. Welcome to the slowest game of Magic in the history of the humankind. I can play every card in my hand, but I have nothing good to do with them. That seems like a good Lust for War target to me. I think I'm going to start the race with the Lust for War and the Ondu Giant. Definitely not going to Heat Ray that guy. I have no concern about his next creature, because I can definitely Heat Ray that, even if it's a Pelakka Worm. Okay, so I'm going to get things started. I'll play a Lust for War. Also, Irresistible Prey combos nicely with my Daggerback Basilisk, in case you were wondering. Alright. Should be good. Hopefully he doesn't have like a Boar Umber or something. Kozilek's Predator. That is okay. He regresses. Alright, that's unfortunate. It's a good play. Very good play. Alright, now we're talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam! I think I swing with the Daggerback Basilisk first. I'm perfectly willing to make that trade. It's one less permanent he has, one less blocker. One less target for him to domesticate, which would be able to block my Crusher, for example. So hopefully that just beats him. That was a good draw there. So you can see why my deck, even when it was really not performing up to snuff, it was well positioned to do something like this in the long term, because I had a handful of removal. I still have a handful of removal, and I was building up my mana reserves, and I have lots of good things to do with it. Alright, he's got another Predator. It's not going to hold me off for too long, though. I might Flame Slash that. Just to give him one less out. I guess I really need to save my Flame Slash in case he plays something more dangerous than that. Because I can combine Flame Slash with Heat Ray to take down pretty much any creature in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I can deal 13 damage to target creature as a sorcery, basically. I think I'm better off just attacking here. I mean, I could also play Spawning Breath and force him to sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn, and then he wouldn't have that to sacrifice to Annihilator, but I think I'm just going to slow roll this. And by slow roll, I mean attack with my Crusher until he dies to it. Three, four, five. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a situation where I think I will play Spawning Breath here, because he clearly needed that spawn to do something, and I just don't think this is going to help me that much. I'm going to force him to sacrifice, and he doesn't even do it, so... Well, that leaves him at 7. Hopefully I counted right there. Because basically he has to start sacrificing land, so if I can just keep him off the card that he needs to cast to get back in this game for one more turn, then I probably win. That's basically why I did that. And I can still do a pretty impressive Heat Ray at the end of his turn, depending on what he does here. Dreamstone Hedron, that's probably not going to be good enough. Ondu Giant. So I think I'll save my Heat Ray and just Flame Slash the Ondu Giant to take away his blocker. And he'll have to sacrifice 2 lands. I don't know, he can still play a pretty big guy.